Hello. Welcome to e-commerce expert, and please subscribe to our channel. It really motivates us on what we are doing to help others. Accountant isn't really needed if you can understand software like TurboTax and other free tax prep services. If you're like most entrepreneurs and side hustlers, taxes may have been the last thing on your mind during this crazy business building season. Now that it's tax time, though, you might be scrambling to figure out what to do. The good news is that you don't necessarily have to hire an accountant to make sure your taxes are done right. However, there may be benefits, especially if you own a business or run a side hustle, to hiring an accountant. If you're not sure whether hiring an accountant would be helpful for your situation, consider these questions. Do you own a business? Do you have employees? Are you running a side hustle? Do you want advice on running your business and strategic planning on minimizing load of tax? Whether you own a business, run a side hustle, or just want to know what to do with your tax forms, accounting can be really confusing. If you're like most people, you don't have a degree in accounting and might not understand much of what the numbers mean. It can feel like an insurmountable task to be responsible for making sure that you are fulfilling all of your obligations as a business owner or freelancer, and that you're not going to owe the government more money than you can pay. But as an accountant, I know that an overwhelming amount of information doesn't have to be scary. When I started my practice, I wanted to make sure that I would be able to help clients understand the basics: how much tax they owe, if anything, how much money they have coming in from their businesses, and where their money is going. And then I could get them started on their path beyond taxes, helping them with strategic planning or guiding them through growth steps. Tax season is coming up, and you're probably not looking forward to it. Well, we have some good news: you don't have to. Taxes are complicated and confusing, and even though you're doing your best to follow the rules, there might be a few things that slip by. If this sounds like you, consider hiring an accountant. Do taxes sound intimidating? That's because they are. Tax laws change frequently, and it can be hard to keep up with what's required of you as a business owner, especially if you're juggling other aspects of running a business. An accountant can help take some of that burden off your shoulders. If you don't know the difference between Schedule E and Schedule F, or how sales tax works on an item shipped out of state but sold to someone in state, then chances are good that something is going to slip through the cracks. You could end up paying taxes when you don't need to, or paying too little and getting hit with fines or penalties later. An accountant can help prevent these problems from happening by helping with strategic planning around minimizing your tax load as much as possible. There's no reason you should have to dread tax season. You can ask an accountant for advice on running your business, like how to maximize your profits, how to minimize tax liability, how to keep up with all the paperwork involved with running a small business. It's pretty easy and cost-effective. You can use an accountant for tax preparation, compliance, and consultation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share our video. Leave a comment too on what you would like us to cover next, or any idea.